Thank you, Jeff. And we've got Joe Swash in studio. Happy New Year, Joe.
Happy New Year.
It's going to be a good one for you.
Yeah, you too.
And before we talk to Joe, because Joe's come in with lots and lots of little friends around him, little animal friends.
Little animal friends, yeah.
Doggies and a cat and whatever. But first, a quick word about Mondays, and that's starting from next week. What's going to happen?
Yeah, starting from next week, money expert Martin Lewis is going to be here to talk about some of the cash concerns that are affecting you at the moment. If you've had a tough time over Christmas or you're worried about any kind of financial issue, maybe that credit card bill dropping through the letterbox any minute now, email this morning at itv.com with your question and we'll put it to Martin, and you could be getting that question live on the show and all his advice. We need to have those by Monday's show, for Monday's show, by Thursday afternoon, please.
So the previous Thursday,
yes,
for transmission on that Monday.
As in tomorrow, isn't that?
Right.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Now, that leads us to unwanted Christmas presents, because they either find their way back to the shops or they get rewrapped and passed on. But sadly, not all gifts can be treated that way.
No, pets certainly can't. And many that were given as presents last week have found themselves abandoned already. Some of the owners can't cope. Sometimes you don't even know what's happened, but they do end up abandoned and needing new homes. And Joe's here with...
Yeah, we're going to introduce you to some of the animals who've ended up at rescue centres. Joe, talk us through who we've got, the furry victims of Christmas.
Yeah, so we've got a selection of animals that have been kind of given away, kind of abandoned over Christmas. It's a really kind of hard time. I think March is kind of the hot month where they find a lot of the animals. So first up, we've got Thelma. Here's little Thelma. Thelma's lovely. She's a little Spanish Thelma.
Thelma. Well, that's Nina. The dog's Thelma, and that's Nina.
And little Thelma's, I think she said she was 2, wasn't she?
No, she's between 5 and 6 months.
Okay.
Oh, she's a real baby.
She's a little baby.
And Nina, she's a Staffordshire Bull Terrier cross.
Yeah, with a cross, with a small breed in her. And she was found about a month and a half as a stray, taken to a pound, and was due to be put to sleep, so I decided to foster her through All Dogs Matter charity.
Well done.
That's amazing. I never knew that you could foster dogs, which I think is brilliant. And it's such a shame to think, you know, that she was so close to being put down. She's a lovely little thing, you know.
Well, except Nina, she's quite typical of. I do a lot of work for the Dogs Trust, and when you go to shelters like your own, and you're from All Dogs Matter, these Bull Terrier crosses are quite abundant out there, aren't they?
Yeah, unfortunately, like, everyone thinks they are not like a friendly animal or they're unwanted, but they make great pets. Like, I have children, I have a cat, I have another dog, and she's a joy, and she's my 3rd foster, and they've all been so good.
What sort of home do you think she needs?
Thelma is actually a very good laid-back puppy, so she will need training. She would need a family fairly calm, who is happy to commit to maybe 1 to 2 hours off-lead exercise every day, and who wants a nice, well-behaved little dog.
She could run children and stuff like that.
Very good around children. I mean, Staffy, we used to be called a nanny dog, so they're very, very good.
They used to be called a nanny dog?
Nanny dog, yeah.
No, see, that's the opposite.
Yeah,
that people have of them now, isn't it?
It's a bit of a shame, but she's a very, very sweet dog. So.
She's very calm for a puppy in studio lighting and things. She's gorgeous.
Good luck.
Oh, hello, who's that?
Thank you very much. Well, we're good. Thanks, Nina.
Thank you, Nina.
Here's Claire.
Bye-bye,
Claire's
Thelma.
coming in with Turnip.
This is Turnip. Turnip's lovely. He's a beautiful dog. Turnip's a
nice
Cocker
ears.
Spaniel, and you found him on the 27th of December, didn't you?
That's right. Yeah, Turnip came into us as a stray, so we don't really have any history or background on him, unfortunately.
Was he just found wandering the streets? Then?
Yes, a member of the public brought him in.
And do you think that Turnip was abandoned for? Oh, look how lovely! She's beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, he's just looking for a lovely little home, is he? What sort of dog is he? What sort of personality has he got?
Well, he's a Cocker Spaniel. He's actually quite a bubbly dog, but he's very good with kids and with the other dogs that we've had here today. So Turnip's looking for a home that's really got quite a lot of time on its hands, somebody who's willing to walk 2 or 3 times a day, do house training.
So a lot of people don't realise there's so much time and effort goes into it. It's like having a child, you know.
Yeah.
But I think from puppies, often it's easier to train them when they're puppies, isn't it? They haven't picked up so many bad habits.
Yeah, all the socialising with other dogs, absolutely everything.
You work for Batsy Dogs and Cats Home, And do you see an insurgence of dogs and cats over the Christmas period?
Yeah, certainly over Christmas, and then often during the later months as well, sort of February, March, when the
People get
novelty
fed
of
up
having
with
a
the
new
bunny.
dog has worn off. Yeah.
But Claire, let me ask you this. What difference has Paul O'Grady been associated with Battersea been? And there was another programme over Christmas as well. Do you think that's raised a lot of awareness that the dogs need homes?
Yeah, absolutely. We've had a lot of people watching us over the Christmas season and the months leading up to it, and we've seen a lot more visitors coming in, a lot of people very interested in rehoming and also just what our scenario.
Well, let's hope we can find
That's Turnip.
Yeah.
Energetic, full of beans, intelligent, active and very happy, as we see there.
She's lovely.
Claire and Turnip, thank you. We've got Carlton. And Carlton's got Edwin.
Yes, Edwin's lovely. Edwin's a beautiful. He's another Staffordshire Bull Terrier. Look at him. Look, Edwin's really bubbly.
He's gorgeous. Yes, we met this morning, didn't we?
Tell us about Edwin. When did you?
Well, he came in just after Christmas. He's typical of what we tend to see at Christmas.
Yeah.
He's sort of 3 to 6 months, probably nearer sort of 6 months, but perhaps unlike the last Staffy, he's quite alive.
He's very lively.
And he's got these amazing ears. He's polka-dotted ears. It's just lovely.
Looks like a bit of Dalmatian, his ears.
Absolutely. So we're looking for someone who's got lots of time and energy.
Yeah.
Hey, Edwin, come down.
Not necessarily someone who's had a dog before, but he's certainly going to need lots of training.
And again, he's good around children.
He is. He's incredibly friendly. As you see, he just wants to meet everyone.
Yeah.
He likes meeting people. He's good with dogs. So ideal little
Strong
dog.
little dog.
Yes.
Okay, mate. Thank you very much indeed for that. I want to bring a pussycat in now. So
Yes, gorgeous.
and we've got Celia here from the Celia Hammond Animal Trust.
Hi, Celia.
Celia, come on in.
Hello,
It's quite hard to see
Good to
little
see you, Celia.
humbugs there.
Let's have a look. Oh, so it's not just the dogs
Little
at
claws
Christmas.
are out there.
Oh,
She's a bit frightened.
she's lovely. So it's not just dogs at Christmas that get abandoned.
We get cats abandoned all year, but there's always a lot at
And this
Christmas.
little mite was found in the bin.
No, this one was under a car.
Under a
Just
car.
crying under a car.
She's tiny,
So
Celia.
thin. It's just like little bones. We're trying to fatten him up.
How old do you think she is?
6, 7 weeks.
Was it him? Sorry. I'm sorry,
He's
Humbug.
not even old enough to have left his mother. And so we don't know how he came in the car, but he was either an unwanted Christmas present or he was just trucked out
And
like
if you never
so many of
found
the
him,
others.
There would have been.
I don't know what would have happened to him. He would have been run over by the car when it started up.
Do you find there's a lot of cats over the Christmas period, as much as the dogs that are
Yes, it's a
abandoned?
big problem. We have over 700 cats and
Come and
kittens.
say hello
Is that claw thing that's going on there normal? Look at all those claws. I'm not a particularly cat person, but I mean, that's ready to. Is that a killer cat?
No. It's a very loving cat. It was very frightened when it came in, but it's a very bold.
And this
kitten
this
out
cat's
there.
called Humbug.
Humbug. that's
So
it, yeah.
whoever like if someone does want to give Humbug a home, they don't have to keep the name, do they?
No, they don't.
Yeah, they can always change it.
Celia, thanks very much. Good luck. Still continuing doing the good work that you do.
Thank you.
Lovely
I'm
seeing
sure
you.
you won't find trouble
Lovely
getting
to see
We've
you.
got a beautiful, beautiful dog. This is a very special dog. This is a 1-year-old golden lurcher, which has come in from Wood Green Animal Shelter with Nicola here.
I've
And this
fallen
is
in love.
Tusky.
I've fallen in
This
love
is one
with
beautiful animal.
Hello,
What's the story here, Nicola?
He was found and taken to a pound as a stray, and unfortunately, because they're so overrun in pounds, that quite a lot of them are going to be put to sleep. So we took him on to give him a chance of finding a home.
And when was he abandoned?
Just before Christmas.
Oh my
He was
word!
at
What beautiful! Now that dog is. If you look at the hind quarters here of the dog, can we just see Martin down the hind quarters, the back, the tail?
So thin.
Very,
ribs-
very thin.
ribs are very-
Is this the build, or is this dog being neglected?
He is really underweight. They are quite a slender breed anyway, but he is particularly underweight and does need to put on a little bit.
No, he looks quite old, but in fact he's quite young.
Yeah,
dog,
he's
isn't
only
he?
about a year old. Yeah.
No, it's
so
a shame
gentle and
that so many
quiet.
dogs get abandoned, because there are places where you can go. Obviously, there are going to be times when you have a pet and you can't handle it no more. But it's the abandonment and chucking them all in the
Well,
streets.
that's the thing people don't understand,
Yeah,
isn't it?
definitely.
It's so easy to take them to a centre like yours and say, look, I can't cope with
Yeah,
this
there's
pet
loads of
anymore.
shelters.
And you
around.
understand. People understand that sometimes is the case. You can't.
Yeah, definitely. And there's loads of circumstances why dogs, need to find new homes, or cats or any animals. But there's always places out there that can
Give them a
help.
good
Nicola, do you think
Yeah.
that's a purebred? It's called a golden lurcher. Is that a purebred? Is that crossed with something? Do you
There's
think?
probably a bit of slooky in there as well.
Bit
Yeah,
of
it's a
what?
slooky cross lurcher. Yeah.
What's a slooky?
Slooky is kind of similar to greyhounds and lurchers. They're just kind of in between in size and got fluffier coats.
Beautiful, beautiful.
What sort of temperaments have the lurchers got? Are they good around families and children?
Yeah, they are. They're really, really loving and affectionate. They're quite lazy couch potato dogs. They've got a reputation of needing a lot
Suit
of
me, that
exercise
sort of
when
dog.
they go.
Exactly.
Like me.
Sounds like me.
Just very quickly, we're talking about lurchers. I just want to show the dog's not with us in the studio, but just want to show you the picture. This is a male lurcher.
And this is on the website as well.
He's now he was tied up to the Dogs Trust bins at Harefield.
Oh,
there he
look.
is, beautiful. He wasn't eating or drinking anything, but he's had his fluids replaced. He hasn't got a lot of energy, but he's looking for a loving home, and that is the Dogs Trust at
Well, look, guys, thank you very much indeed. And Nicola, to you and people who do your job, over the Christmas holiday, I went to visit the Dogs Trust Centre in Ballymena to bring sort of chocolates down to the staff. But the fantastic thing was so many people had brought in gifts for the animals.
Yeah, they do.
Which was lovely.
All the dogs get little presents from us at Christmas.
Good,
from
good, good.
that, yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. All the info, it's
Thank
there
you,
on the
Joe.
website. Please give a dog a home, or a cat for that matter. Right after that, there's a lot of celebs going to be given a home.
Oh, yes, yes. The new Celebrity Big Brother
couple of weeks.
starts. Is that tomorrow night?
Yes,
Sorry,
it
no.
is.
Yeah, well, Brian Dowling, he's the master of ceremonies, here to tell us about it and all the rumours of the people that may or may not be going in. So we'll see him after the break.